Yo, what's good, y'all? So, y'all seen the title, y'all seen the thumbnail. We got Austin Rivers and Nasir Core, but it's not what you think. It's not a one-on-one. No, no, no. Austin's too good for a one-on-one. So, we're gonna get into this. First, shout out to Watchtower Sports. He's the one who really he didn't even stir. I don't feel like he stirred up this, but he started this. He only got 97 followers right now. So y'all gotta give him some love, give him some support. Go follow him for his takes, all of that. Shout out to him, man. First, let's get into what he had to say.
Nas, but Austin Rivers will play well. I think I got Nas because the foul calls that Austin Rivers is used to getting, the refs aren't going to be that easy to throwing out calls. Like they're going to be a little more reluctant than what he's used to. Now, I'm not saying he's not used to physicality at all. Like he played so many playoff games.
Yeah.
But 1v1 basketball where you're not getting past, nobody's passing the ball. I think Austin Rivers is gonna be would be better than Lou Williams in a 1v1.
I think so too. I think Austin
His body
might be better suited for that right now.
I'm saying that because the bodies, like Austin Rivers' body is better for this scene than Lou Williams' body, so he could definitely match up with Nas in the size.
You should put. You know where's Trey Burke at?
Quinn Cook.
But I think Nas will beat him though.
Yeah, Nas will beat him. I just want Nas to play these guys so that he can learn like how to defend guys that are taller than his usual opponents.
Yeah.
So Quinn Cook, I don't think I would learn anything from that game, but because he's not really taller than the guys that Nas plays. But guys like Austin Rivers is perfect.
So, again, shout out to Watchtower Sports. I don't see anything wrong with what they said with either of them. I don't know their names, but at least the guy on the top with Watchtower Sports, all he said was like, "Yeah, I think Nas is gonna win because he's more used to the scene, he's more physical." Doesn't mean Austin can't deal with physicality. He played playoffs, as you can see right here in the caption too. Just going over it. But I don't think he said anything that was just outright wrong. But if we scroll down, ay ay ay. Let's start with the shortest one. Cut this BS out. See, I know Austin Rivers is pressed. Had a comment, not once, not twice, but three different times. I'm not even gonna go through these replies because we got some stuff to get into. But let's go with this one. It said it's pure comedy. Y'all have zero idea for real. I wouldn't be used to this physicality. Lol, y'all be gassed off YouTube hoopers. Where's his resume? What has he done to warrant y'all's respect? I did it at every level. And we're gonna come back to this resume point. Because there's a point that I don't think anyone's made yet. I haven't heard anyone make this point at all yet. So, second comment outside of this last one. I'm not playing a YouTube hooper and I don't want to hear the Ty Lawson BS. He's retired for a decade. He faced all types of injuries, setbacks, physically, emotionally. Oh, really? That sounds like every person that's touched the basketball and that's actually played. He's like a quarter of the player he was. I'm still very much me. Okay. Y'all hear that? I'm gonna come back to this too. I'm still very much me. This is important. Y'all see why I'm saying this. Y'all tripping with this BS. Y'all give dudes with no resume, undeserved clout, and respect like they have done something in our actual game. No All Americans, no state titles, no McDonald's game, no high division offers, no good, no nothing, no nothing. That's basically what he's saying. Man, Austin Rivers is the dude that says you for people that play pickup. Y'all ever see these old dudes just like, yeah, I was averaging more than you in high school back in '87. Don't no one care. At the end of the day, you gotta lace them up and you gotta hoop right now. The past doesn't matter when you step on the court. I'm sure you all have heard this. If y'all actually like play basketball, you'll go up against like high major like players, 5 stars, 4 stars, whatever, even like college basketball, top players in your league, whatever. At least for me, I've always said coaches, I would say, hey, this is your opportunity to shine. You ain't get that recognition, and they can't bring that recognition onto the court with them. They have to show it every time they're out there. And it's the same thing here. So, first thing I want to do is get through these lists of pros that are on the scene, and then I want to hit this resume point. And then we'll talk about how active he is because he's very still much him, as he says again right here. So I got Isaiah Briscoe, who Nas beat. Oh yeah, the game lasted 3 hours long. What did he do? Nas is up. Isaiah Briscoe quit. Nas made him quit. If you quit on 2K, I'm taking the dub. Trey Duvall, who was on the scene, and guess what he has? A McDonald's game. Is Trey as good as is Trey a top 5 player? Do y'all think he's a top 5 player from that last series? I'm not saying he's trash. Don't get me wrong. Trey is tough. Trey used to be one of my favorite players. At the same time, y'all think he's at this level? He was an All American. He played with IMG Academy. He has these accolades, right? Does Scoob have any of these accolades? To my knowledge, no. Let's go on. Lamar Peters. Lamar Peters will tell you everything he's done. He told you that before the Zay game. We saw what happened. Again, nice. We can see the talent. Lamar is nice. Doesn't matter when he steps on the court. Obviously, Zay's a pro, but we don't even hear Zay talk about his accolades. Got Mike Harden, G League guy. Joseph Lewis, G League guy. Everyone knows Gerald Green. He got busted by Dev, and he's playing Nas. And I'm making a video on that too, because I think we might see a different Gerald Green. Or at least I hope. Ty Lawson, but okay, according to Austin Rivers, a quarter of Ty Lawson. Even though I don't even think that's true when we saw the first game between him and Esco. Got Hegel, who played Fonby in the OTD free stream. He went G League. Bino, G League. Jerome Randall, as far as I know, I'm not sure if he went G League. Everyone knows he's tough though. He averaged 30 overseas. And of course we got Eugene. Another tough one. He's averaging like what, 21, 22 in the CBA right now as we speak. All of these guys are tough, but they're not all unbeatable. Not at all. None of these guys are just so good to where, oh yeah, they're just so nice. They're unbeatable. That's why Nas, and I hate it because I want Nas to play the guys in the space, but y'all keep proving his point on why he needs to go out, play these pros, and win. It makes you want to root for Nas. Nas sees himself, he portrays himself, not even sees himself, he portrays himself as the villain of the space. He always wins. And he doesn't want to do what anybody else wants. He's selfish, and rightfully so. And y'all prove his point time and time again. Thank you, Austin Rivers, because now he has to go out, play a pro. Then eventually, if they do play in cross paths, he beats him, and that proves his point on why he has to keep continuing beating these guys. Isaiah Briscoe, again, he talked before the game. Man, bro, we don't even deserve to step on the same court together. Mind you, a year ago, before they even played, a year ago, they played each other. I think it was Nas's first season in the Big Three. They played each other, and Nas was locking him up. In that game, I watched that game live. He was locking him up every time they matched up against each other. But now let's get to the resume part, right? Because he says, "Where's his resume?" I want to dive a little bit deeper into this because we went into the other guys' resumes, right? But there's one guy on the scene who's been on the scene at least like competitively longer than anybody else. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Let's search him up. See this guy right here? Let's go to his page. And I haven't heard anyone talk about this. I haven't heard One person. Dang, he's a LeBron and Kobe right here too. Frank Nitty, Frank Sessions, whatever you want to call him. He played. He got a college offer. You don't know him for playing with Damian Lillard. No one does. He played with Damian Lillard. Cool, respect. You don't know his scoring titles off the bat, off the top of your head. He didn't get drafted. And you know where he worked at after being undrafted for a little bit. You know what he did like as his job for his livelihood? This man worked at Verizon. He worked at Verizon and proceeded to go to what's it called? Summer League and end Denzel Valentine's career. Who made it to the league? I think he had 44 on Denzel Valentine. Y'all can fact check me. So y'all know I'm not lying if y'all don't know this already. But Frank Nitty is quite literally the definition of having no resume and still being at that level. And this is 5-on-5 basketball we're talking about. We're not even talking about one-on-one basketball. This is a common theme amongst pros. It's like outside of Jerome, probably Jerome Randall that I've seen, and that's probably because it's a later game now. Every pro, including Coach mid-range, shout out Coach, because he thought this about school, bro. All the one-on-one guys, they all think the guys on the YouTube scene are trash, but that's not true. And then when we get a guy like Frank Nitty who worked at Verizon and then comes to the Drew League, bust Frank Valentine or Denzel Valentine, whatever his name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who played for the Bulls? And again, he's high esteemed. He went All American. He went D1. He got drafted, lottery pick. None of that matters when you step on the court. It doesn't. None of that matters. Another thing too. Shout out my boy Trees. We are not the same person. Shout out Swiss Street, but we are not the same person. If I can scroll down whenever whenever the computer wants to load. There we go. Let me go to this post again on the computer's time because computer not rocking with me for right now. That's a good thing. Y'all can fast forward through this. And then we scroll down. Let's see, because I got the notification for this. Let's scroll down to right here. Make sure to heart it too. Nas would be easy work. Some of y'all in here are complete bozos and have lost your minds. That man couldn't get minutes at FAMU. Oh, really? Nas couldn't get minutes? What is he doing now? No one cares about what you did in the past. Don't care about what you're doing right now. Oh, wow, man. Frank Nitty, man, he barely did anything at Weber State University playing with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard carried him. Wow, Frank Nitty works at Verizon. He's trash at basketball. He comes out, busts the NBA player. Like, that doesn't matter. I don't think y'all grasp how far away from these dudes, how far away we are from these dudes. Don't get me wrong, NBA is the top level, the tippy top level of talent. But that doesn't mean there aren't exceptions to the rule, especially with basketball. If Frank Nitty's one of them, Nas is definitely one of them. I think everyone can agree with that. And I'm not emotionally getting up or training as a retired NBA player with a busy schedule, businesses, fatherhood, media shows, NBA commentary for a man I know nothing about. Don't get me going. Hey, bro. So, I see a contradiction right here. For a man I know nothing about, don't get me going. But, oh yeah. You took the time. At least someone told you. Either someone told you or you took the time to research Nasir Core, um, FAMU, Nasir Core College. Oh, he didn't play. He trashed. Like what? It's a He's a walking contradiction. And Austin Rivers usually doesn't do this. That's the thing. He's usually informed, right? But we're looking through here. Oh yeah, I don't think y'all grasp how far away we are from these dudes. Let me come in here. Oh yeah, let me do my research and then say, oh yeah, I also don't know anything about him. But he's trash. He couldn't mess with me, but he's trash. It's not making sense. And again, he says, I'm not emotionally getting up or training as a retired NBA player with a busy schedule. Okay, we saw this, right? We see him say that, and then we see back on here where he says, "I'm still very much me," and that's not the only thing. Because if y'all can't see the contradiction, because he doesn't he doesn't see the need to play him, even though he's still the same him. He's not like Ty Lawson over here who's a quarter of the player he was. He's above that. But at the same time, he doesn't want to train. But if we go and just do a simple search on Instagram of Austin Rivers pickup, let's go to this one. Okay, this is in January. This is 3 months ago. But is that Dennis Smith? I don't know. Nah, no way Dennis Smith's gonna bully like that. I don't know. And look at he's throwing the ball. I haven't even seen this. That's the funny part. He's throwing the ball at these people. He talking mess again. He's Austin Rivers. This is January 20th. Okay, let's look at another one. March 1st. This is the one I saw. This is a month ago. And he's talking trash. He's getting loud. He's telling them how tough he is. He's telling them about the resume. I played at Duke. I went number 10. You know. But actually, when it comes to playing Nas, I'm gonna have to train for him and get up, and that's really not worth it. I just like beating up on these guys right here. I don't know the level of competition this is at all. I think he commented on this one. I just play for cardio. I don't know why it made me like it. Whatever. Yeah, I just play for cardio these days. But you can play for these guys. But when you say someone, you basically call someone trash. Say they can't mess with you. That you're still you. That you're just still that nice. And then also say, oh, yeah, I actually don't want to play. It's not making sense. Again, this whole resume thing doesn't matter when you step on the court. It matters to an extent, right? Obviously, same time when it comes to 5-on-5 or 1-on-1 basketball ain't the exact same. It's not like we saying, yo, Austin Rivers. Let me not do that. Let me not. I'm not gonna call anybody out. It's not like we saying Austin Rivers go play number 50. No, we telling you to play number one because that's how much we respect you. But it's always I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say disappointing. I don't know the guy. It's not like I know him, so I can't really disappoint me. But it's always man, we got to do better. We got to do better. Anyways, y'all give me y'all's thoughts in the comments section below, and yeah, peace.